The story of Prince Siddhartha and the swan. Before becoming the Buddha, Prince Siddhartha once saw a swan with an arrow fell on the ground. Siddhartha rushed to help the injured bird. He pulled out the arrow and began to care for the swan. However, Devadatta, cousin brother of Siddhartha, came there and claimed that the swan belonged to him because he had shot it. Siddhartha argued that the swan's life should be protected and should not be harmed. The matter was brought before the royal court, and the wise judge made a decision in Siddhartha's favor, stating that life belongs to the one who cherishes and preserves it, not to the one who seeks to destroy it. Moral of the story is, compassion and the nurturing of life are far more important than ownership or power. The Buddha and the injured elephant. Once, the Buddha and his disciples were traveling through the jungle when they encountered an injured elephant. The Buddha sat by the elephant, offering it soothing words and gentle care. The disciples were surprised that the Buddha took so much time to comfort the animal. One disciple asked, "Why do you spend time helping this elephant when there are so many people who need your guidance?" The Buddha replied, "Compassion does not discriminate. All beings, human or animal, deserve our kindness and care. A heart that is closed to any form of suffering is a heart that is not fully open." The Buddha stayed with the elephant until it recovered, showing that compassion should extend to all living beings, regardless of their form. Moral of the story is, compassion is universal and should be extended to all beings, whether human or animal. The Buddha and the Four Strings. One day, a young monk came to the Buddha and complained that he was unable to concentrate during meditation. He had been trying too hard to achieve enlightenment, but felt frustrated and restless. The Buddha asked the monk, "When you were a layperson, you used to play the lute, didn't you?" "Yes, I did," replied the monk. The Buddha continued, "Tell me, what happens if the strings of your lute are too tight?" "They will break," said the monk. "And what if they are too loose?" asked the Buddha. "The lute will make no sound," the monk replied. The Buddha smiled and said, "In the same way, if your mind is too tense, you will be restless. If it is too lax, you will lack motivation. You must find the balance, just like tuning the strings of your lute." This story shows us that balance is the key in life and meditation. Overexertion leads to frustration, while too much relaxation leads to complacency.